Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? It's your girl Alice and you are welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about why Nigerian women are so obsessed about marriage. Yeah, we know now, growing up you hear your mother saying, maybe you break a plate, they'll be like, oh, is this how you're going to be breaking plates in your husband's house? Or you do something, you put too much salt in the rice, your mother will be like, your husband will pursue you out of the house. Or you are rude, you'll be like, is this how you want to be talking to your mother-in-law? So at the end of the day, it's planted in your head that whatever you are doing in life, you are being prepared for marriage. So I don't think it's our fault. I think it's the way we are raised, what we see in the media and every other thing. Those are the things that form our core obsession about marriage. So I wrote some points down and let's just start the video. Let's just go into the video. So you can be successful, you can be rich, you can acquire everything on earth. If you are not married, you are not going to be respected in Nigeria. So it's just like this. They put married women here, then they put the single one here. So if this married woman here is a housewife, there's nothing wrong with being a housewife, but you know what I mean, like she doesn't have a job, she doesn't have a career, nothing is going on for her, she's broke, and you are here. And the single woman is rich, she has a career, a good career, she's doing well in her for herself, she can afford anything she wants, she has an NGO, she's touching lives. She's still not going to be respected. That is how it works in Nigeria. So all these are what forms the obsession of marriage in Nigerian women. Yeah. So there's just this circle about the average Nigerian woman must follow this circle. You are born, you were trained, you go to school, then you marry. That's all. That's what is expected of you. So then also growing up, you are reminded that the reason why you are born as a woman is for a man to get married. So it's there, they're singing, it's even in the class. The boys will be able to get away with a lot of things, but you won't, because how are you going to behave in your husband's house? That's what they are going to be telling you. Oh, is this what you want to be doing when you get married? Don't worry, your husband will pursue you out of his house. Blah 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 blah. So all that is on your mind, and all of them forms the obsession we have towards marriage. Yeah. Like in the office, you see the ones that are not married, your fellow colleagues won't even give you that regard or respect. But you as a married man say, I'm just I know what I want to tell you, but if not because you're a married woman, I know what I will tell you. All this. So you now see the kind of crave going on that women now accept anybody that comes to them, as long as they're about to rescue them from the dungeon of being single. Straight you are married, straight you wear your ring, straight you become respected. You see some people, they have gone to school, done everything, you now see Dr. Mrs. Like, which one is Dr. Mrs. whatever? Just leave it as doctor and let's move on. But because we know that being married is tied with so much regard and respect, we have to put it here so that the world will know. There was a customer service person I spoke to. I bought a ticket from them, so she called me. Hello, am I on to, is it Miss or Miss? I said, how does this affect my tickets? And she was like, oh, okay. I said, just call me Alice. Then we now continue that discussion. They just want to vet you and know the level of respect they want to give you. The media is not even helping matters. You go to Bella Niger weddings now, they're different. As in the marriage industry is a lucrative one. If you don't have any, just be a makeup artist, an event planner, a fashion designer, and you will blow in Lagos and be good at what you do, because there is a viable market for the wedding. There's a viable market for weddings. Everything, people are trying to outdo each other. People are living beyond there. People are borrowing. So all these fancy looking things that the media keeps showing us makes people focus on actually the marriage, the wedding, than the marriage. Then overthinking about age and the biological clock. Every time you're being reminded, Alice, don't forget. Somebody told me recently, Alice, the biological clock is ticking. This one you're 31. Before you know it, you're 35. Before you know it, all your eggs will die. And I'm like, okay, so because of that now marry anybody I see on the road of Lagos, I'll just say, yeah, just rescue me. I don't understand. And you forget that there are other options, but no, the average Nigerian does not even think about that. They just want to get married and give birth to children and live their life. That's all. Then family people, you see your aunties will be calling, Alice, how far now? How far? No husband yet. Your church people, when they say let's pray, they're using you as prayer points. Or you attend wedding, they're always telling you, Alice, you're next, oh, you're next, oh. Alice, are the men blind? You are so well mannered, you can cook, you are caring, this one, what's wrong? How are they not? And I'm like, auntie, there's nothing wrong with me. At the right time, I'll find the one I know I can spend, because they forget that marriage is partnership. Somebody that is compatible with you, that you people can do life together. Life is a lot of stress. It's so stressful that you should not take for granted who you want to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah, so no matter you're always reminded that Alice, you forget it. If you like buy audio kind, what if you like do this, if you like travel, if you are not married, me, I'm not seeing anything. There was an auntie, there was a time one of my when I was 30, somebody called me, a woman that I love and respect so much. She called me, she was like, hey Alice, let me pray for you. And I closed my eyes. She was like, Alice, in Jesus' name, that by the time you are 31, you will be married, and so that you'll be highly respected. And I was like, amen, because she's somebody I respect. I cannot speak back at. I was like, this pressure is too much. The obsession of marriage is too much. Then also, you now have, there are some people that cannot wait to leave their father's house. Like in Nigeria, you cannot just say you want to live alone. Landlords will not even give you your house. Remember the last time, maybe I should post it somewhere. I'll put the link somewhere, maybe below or in the caption, where when I was house hunting, I saw like different houses I wanted, but none of them wanted to give it to me because they said I was single. And in their mind, any single woman living alone is either going for prostitution, or she wants to be inviting so many different men to her house and all that. And they forget that times have changed. People are working, people are earning, people can afford to take care of themselves, rent the apartment they want, or get themselves the kind of life they want to live. But no, they don't want that. Once you're a single girl living alone, you cannot get a place. So at times you see most of us now have to start saying, oh, we are married, our husband is not around, or you take your brother and say, this is my husband. Then would they be able to give you an apartment or give you space? So you find out that a lot of daughters, you see them in their late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, they're still living with their parents and they cannot wait to leave. So the only way they can escape is through marriage. So they do all they can to just batch the next man that will just rescue them from their father's house so that they can get married. So this is part of what forms the obsession of marriage in Nigerian women. Then another thing is, you see sex is associated to marriage in Nigeria. So even those that are having sex, in their mind, in the back of their mind, they feel like they are just stealing. It's not something they should rightfully do. So they cannot wait to have legitimate sex. So they wait, they hope and pray they finally find the one, so that at the end of the day they cannot have enough sex as they want. So these are part of the things that make them marriage crazy. So people are bored after school. You tell them, they know because of that circle, they know there's this circle, they just have to grow up, go to school, get married. So if they've ticked all the boxes, they've gotten a job, they've gotten everything, in their mind the next thing for them is just to get married. And if it doesn't come, it now becomes like so much pressure. They are praying, going to church. A lot of pastors are eating their money. I know a pastor that used to sleep with the women to promise them marriage. I don't understand. Like, come to my church, they will sleep with you. After sleeping with you, then I say, don't worry, you'll find a husband. And I'm like, how dumb can you be? So, but because of so much pressure, that's why they are now putting their hands in different things. Some of them will take a picture of the man they want to marry, they will not tie it on a rope, they'll say they can throw it into the river, also that they can just be called Mrs. And when they now get married, they will never come out, no matter what the man does to them. Whether he let him beat them, whether he let them abuse them, whether he let him be raping them, let him sleep with their housemate, they are there because they know after this, what else am I attaining to? If I lose this kind of respect, if I lose this kind of almighty Mrs. title, what next for me? So things we should stop doing to stop the marriage obsession. Number one is we should train men the way we train women. Give them the same mindset, like behave well because you are going to, not like you should say because you want to behave well so you can be a good person for yourself and not for any man, even the women. So that's what you should tell them, instead of saying do this, so is this how you're going to do in your husband? No, instead you need these life skills to be a better human being for yourself. So if you're imbibing into them as that they are that they are good as a person, that they need to learn all the skills for themselves, that there are other things that they can acquire in life apart from marriage. Marriage is a good thing. I am all for marriage. I really cannot wait to get married and have beautiful children, but I am not obsessed about it because I am willing to wait. Though most of you that know me know that I just came out of a very long relationship that was leading to marriage. I am not happy about it. It is one of my saddest moments. It is still one of my saddest moments, but it is something you just have to do because you are looking at the bigger picture. You are looking at on the long run. Will this person make you happy? Will this person fulfill all you need in marriage? You don't just say, okay, anyhow, I'll figure it out. I beg, as long as I'm married and I'm done. But that is how a lot of women see marriage, because they just cannot wait to get married, just to have the title, just to have the respect. So let us stop making it so much emphasis on marriage to be the bedrock of life, to be the reason why you are born. Let us stop overflogging it. Marriage is good, but it's not the ultimate. A lot of people will never get married, and you are saying, okay, the biological clock is ticking. I know somebody that got married at 22. She did not have children until she was 33. Nobody's saying we are praying or hoping for fertility issues, but shit happens. What if the man is sterile? What if something happens? What if you cannot afford to take care of the child and you have to wait till you can afford? So let us just calm down. This marriage thing is becoming overbearable. That's why we see a man stabbed the wife stabbed the husband sleep without scale, because they did not go through the right, you don't even know the person. All you wanted is you just wanted to shall marry. So you now marry, even the devil, you will marry him, all because you want to just tick it out of your box that you are finally married. So let us stop putting so much pressure on women. People will marry if they want to marry, if they find the right one. And if that is what a lot of people do, not even want to get married, and that's totally okay. So this is where I come to the end of this video. I hope I've been able to convince you on why women in Nigeria are so obsessed about marriage, and I've been able to also explain on things we should do to stop this obsessive behavior. Because that's why even the men, they know that it's like they're not doing you a favor. Like, they know that they are doing you a favor by marrying you. They'll be like, after all, I'm sure most of them in there, I've been able to sit down with men and they're like, make I just marry, make I settle this girl once and for all. And I'm like, you are settling each other, you are doing each other, you are coming together to form a union, and that is something you are doing for each other. But deep down in the men's mind, since they know that now so the thing, they shag the girl, so they will be able to now behave anyhow, and they expect the girl to forgive them, because they know after the girl is not going anywhere. Most Nigerian women, they are not going anywhere. If you like pregnant, bring 10 children, they will not leave, because they know the women are so obsessed about marriage. So let us stop all this. Let us be better. Let us do better. The world has moved on. Nowadays is a partnership. People are coming together now, bringing funds together to raise a family, to raise a functioning family. A lot of us are damaged because of our parents married without the rights, for the wrong reasons. They don't really like each other, they don't know each other, they are not compatible, and they now raise you as damaged children. Let us not do the same thing to our own children too. Let us know, why am I married? Do I really like this person? Do I see this person to be with me? And do I think this person will complement me in the long run? These are the things you should look out for before you now decide to say, okay, I will marry the person. Not because you are being pressured, not because you just want to be the missus, just because you, or not because you want to be ticked, or you want to tick the box and be like, okay, yes, I have done everything a woman should do. So guys, this is where I come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you are a new viewer, you are totally welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Please put on your notification bell and subscribe to my channel. I am a lifestyle vlogger. I post videos on Mondays, and I post on Mondays. I post videos on Wednesdays and on Fridays. On Wednesdays, I do a lot of vlogs where I go to eat, places I visited. Then on Fridays, I do sit down and chit chat videos like this one you are watching. Feel free to subscribe, like I said earlier, and put on your notification bell so you'll be prompted anytime I put on a new video. Thank you guys for watching. I so much appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. From me to you, bye bye.